Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the November edition of the Chamber Chat. Doesn't it feel like we ought to be saying like March or April? How did we get to November so
I
quickly?
know but the weather reminds us.
Yeah, yeah, it was a
All of my tomato plants were like,
yesterday.
it was cold last night.
I had frost on my window this morning. Yeah. So
But we're glad to be here, November 1.
we love November, and I don't know whether yesterday I didn't know whether to put on a costume, go buy a turkey, or start decorating for Christmas. I do all three at the same time. It's terrible, but I love the holidays.
First things first, Halloween was fabulous.
Oh my word! Those things don't get put together magically. There's a lot of people that do that. First, let's talk about
correct.
Friday at the fairgrounds. They had like 2,000 children show up.
Fun.
And
Does Alexandria have 2,000 children?
I think they come from everywhere. They probably come from 3 counties over. I know I would.
That's fantastic.
But they had a great event. And then the Boo Bash yesterday. I can't say thank you enough to Beth Adcock and the Smithville Police Department.
Yeah.
They got all this started. Then everybody that participates,
Yeah.
the Smithville City Hall, the Justin Potter Library, the County Complex, the courthouse, and all the businesses.
Yep.
They put on a pretty good show.
Indeed. And it's always very good family fun.
Well, and I had a little issue yesterday, Jen, as you well know, because you got put on the list. We kept having ties with the Chamber's
And we
contest.
were no help. Every
no.
list you sent, every group list you sent, everybody came up with the exact same, not the same.
Yeah.
So it was, again, a tie.
We were just trying to have a
just means
costume
they're all
contest. It
fabulous.
should seem, it sounds simple enough. I kept having ties. So anyway, I
So
thought,
who's the winner?
well, by one vote, honestly, because I had 3 different groups going out voting.
Yep.
And it ended up the Adams family at Real Source won by 1
Yay.
vote. They were fantastic.
They were really fantastic. Pictures are going to be on WJLE, right?
Yes, I will get that today.
So
I'm
folks
busy like that.
folks
It's on-
can tap in and see those fabulous pictures.
I'll have that press release out today. And then second place, it was so close, but the Gilligan's Island bunch at the Smithville City Hall.
I thought their boat was fabulous.
They have been
the
working
boat
on
was
that,
the
yeah.
boat was what gave me, turned my vote.
They've been working on that boat for a long time. It was fantastic. Every detail, you have to go in to see all the details that they were doing there.
Right.
And
a picture
then,
sometimes doesn't do it justice.
they didn't even deserve, we deserved 3 first places, but this was another 1 vote different. The Disney bunch at the courthouse.
I'm telling you, those costumes.
It was magical. It was.
Well, it was Disney.
It was. And, I was embarrassed to say I didn't know who the county mayor was. He was Jack Sparrow, and, I've never seen him in makeup before. So I guess that was... So anyway.
So it really threw you.
I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Did he really look like Jack Sparrow?
He was good. They were great.
The whole bunch. There was Rapunzel, the hair, everything. They thought of every detail, too. So it was so much fun. And
that's what it's all about.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
just,
that's what it's all about. And County Complex, we had, oh my goodness, if you'd have seen the DeKalb prevention people, they were the princesses of prevention.
Oh, I love it.
The UT Extension, Justin Potter Library.
It's a good thing they're all women.
Yeah, and Kathy at the Justin Potter said they were all in onesies yesterday. I'm not sure what that meant, but she'll tell us later.
Well, my husband dressed up.
Did he?
The Family Medical Center decided they were going to be their group decided they were going to be in the 60s.
Oh,
And so it was fabulous, lots
Groovy.
of tie-dye, very groovy,
Yeah.
and he happened to have one of those universally used afros that, can be this is a happy tree.
Yeah,
it can be whatever you want it to be.
yeah.
And but he wore it his 60s and had a tie-dye
I hope there's
scarf
pictures
of
on
mine.
Facebook.
Yes, there's
Okay,
evidence.
just check it.
But he also said, I need a binky. And I'm like,
binky.
what?
Is that
A
pacifier?
pacifier that he attached with a little baby diaper pin
Yeah.
because he said I was a baby in the 60s.
Oh. That was so bad.
So they had a big time even there. So everyone gets into it.
Oh my goodness!
It's always fun.
Thank you to everybody who puts the effort
Yes,
in. Right? Okay.
that's right.
Now, while we're really here, let's first talk to our guests. That
There's some
are
people.
new.
There's some people around us. Who are these
These
people?
are members here. We're going to talk to some of our members. So, You know, I just got to, well, first, we're going to talk about some ribbon cuttings we had.
Yes.
And, you know, I called DeKalb florist and I said, I need to order some because I'm going to go see Matt and Dawn down at the glamping. They're doing this big thing and my bows look pretty rough right now.
Yeah, they only last forever.
She wouldn't even charge me for them. So I just want to say thank you to them for doing that.
That is great.
And we had beautiful bows,
Yes,
didn't we?
we
Yes,
did.
they were beautiful, unwrinkled bows.
So you had a bow sponsor for the bows.
Yes, I did. We had too much Halloween yesterday.
Oh, that's great. So thank
but
you
anyway,
to
so thank you to them. They're
DeKalb
so
County Florist.
sweet.
That's right.
Yes. So from your glamping adventure, Matt and Don Bragstad are here, and they're here to brag on quite a bit this morning, Don.
Yeah.
Aren't they? So first, we did have the big celebration. We're going to talk about that 1st. And, you know, they've not only got the 2 geodomes, Jen, they've got 3, I think they call them tree houses, although they're on the ground.
3 tents.
3 tents.
They're like floating above the ground.
Nice.
Floating.
Nice.
And these are not your normal tents.
No.
These are really glamping, and I loved it, guys. Thank you. Y'all have done a great job. You know, I mean,
And it's just amazing that you're expanding. I mean, like,
Yeah.
to think the first time that you came to now, just how much your
a
business
year
has
ago when we were
expanded.
talking.
We haven't slept since
Yeah.
the first time we came. When we became
Clearly,
members.
somebody's doing some work.
So the tents are fun. They are the first of their kind in the United States. They were the first ever on Airbnb. We brought them in from the Netherlands. So from a company called DeKalb, which was fun because as a small business owner, you don't realize you're also going to get into international shipping and import-export of aluminum from the Rotterdam.
And for those of you on the radio, by fun, he means air quotes.
air quotes fun. Hey, this is all part of being a small business owner. But yes, we have 3 of those. The 4th one will be done. They were warm. I walked out this morning at about 4:30 when it was 29 degrees and it was 65 degrees thanks to the furnaces in all of them and the heated blankets, I'm sure, make them cozy. But yeah, no, it's been amazing. And we've now had 39 states and 9 countries visit DeKalb County to stay with us. And it is going gangbusters. I think between the 2 geodomes, we had 3 open nights for the entire month of October.
Wow.
So it's definitely been really, really fun, and we have
Rewarding for you, I'm
100%.
sure. Yeah.
Yes. And being a part of the National Glamping Association has been really cool. We actually just received the annual 2023 Member of the Year award.
Yay! Bravo!
They were also really impressed with the last time that we had been there, which was early October. Were just going live with our first geodome, and now we have 5 units available. And 6 to
Unbelievable.
come.
Yep,
So
yep.
that was really great to celebrate with them and get the recognition there
Yeah.
as well. So
Well
it's been
deserved.
They never stop. They keep expanding too.
Well, and saying that, I mean, it's even more fun because the number of glamping businesses now opening in Tennessee. Tennessee is one of the fastest growing markets for this space. And so we've been asked to now
'Cause we're
chair-
beautiful.
It is. We're
Yeah.
beautiful,
Yeah.
and we like being outside, and we have incredible vistas. And so we've been asked to chair now the Tennessee chapter of the AGA. So that'll be chaired here out of Smithfield, Tennessee.
Well, they are the member
As
of the
well.
year.
Yeah.
The national.
And it looked like you had nothing else to do. I mean,
They've got more energy. I mean, they're like the Energizer
so I
Bunny.
know, I feel it. This
We
is
drink
great.
more coffee.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's more energy, but we definitely drink a lot of coffee.
We want to know what's in that coffee. No, I'm just.
And we wanted to thank the Chamber for coming out and celebrating at our grand opening. Even though we were open already, it was more of an official, now we really got our grand space and a lot of our actual outside space done as well. And the community support that we had at just showing up and being there, and we just really appreciated all of the people from the community. People donated things, people gave us great discounts. We got our ribbons discounted as well, the beautiful fall ribbons that we had. So our friends' support, our community support has been just excellent.
Tearsing up.
know.
That excellent. Tearsing up excellent.
That's great.
Well, we love our community, don't we?
Yes, we do. And
Yes, we do.
And
Yes, we do.
they step up when when good things are happening. people rally both in need and in great things. And you guys are definitely one of those great things in our community.
Oh, thank you.
Well, when you get ready to give us more news, just let me know.
Come on back.
I know.
Come on
we
back.
absolutely will. The preview is this spring. We are bringing in something from Spain that will be the first of its kind in North America.
Ooh,
And
a
that
little
will be-
teaser.
It will be
All right.
very exciting.
All right.
Yeah. So that's the teaser.
All right.
So we will be back in the
For
spring.
sure, for sure. In the meantime, find something to do.
We'll work on that.
Thank y'all.
Yes, for
Oh,
sure.
congratulations again.
Well, you know, I'm gonna wait a minute in case Dawn shows up for
Okay.
this one. But I'm so excited. We announced last month we got a new member, and you know, Keith Elkins was on last month because he's the FAA aerial pilot for the drones. But I said, you know, Keith, I want to meet the owner, get him on our show next month. And I think he has bugged Ryan Jones till he finally gave in.
Yes, we have.
Yeah,
Yes, you
yeah.
From Summit Precision Aerial.
You
Good
look
morning,
happy to
Ryan.
be here, though. Good morning, Ryan.
You know what? I'm awake.
Yeah.
I'm an early riser. So
Let's see if Dwayne will start
we're-
changing this to 10 o'clock. I don't know. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, thank you for joining the chamber. But tell us a little bit about your business and what all you do.
Right. So we're a drone service provider, and I know a lot of people think, oh, cool, you take some pictures. But we do so much more. We are more on the commercial side of things. So we start with progression photography of construction sites and building projects. And then we can go into 2D and 3D mapping. We have the capability to do LiDAR, so we can map out whole properties, whether it's woods or early construction.
Some of us have no clue what LiDAR is, but we're going to nod our heads and pretend like, oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
LiDAR is a new technology that I think one of the more promising fields it's being used in is over in various rainforests where there's completely never been developed. They're using LiDAR and shooting hundreds of thousands of lasers per second from a drone and finding lost ruins that we never knew existed. So
Oh, my
we
goodness.
have the same capability,
Wow.
but in our neck of the woods, it's used for mapping properties for pre-construction. It can be used for determining how many trees and doing forestry surveys and things of that nature. So
Oh, wow.
really, really advanced, really neat technology that's out there.
Wow.
And then we also have thermal imaging capability for building inspections, roofing inspections, which is great because you can find problems without ever having to climb up on a ladder or do destructive testing. And that can also be used for fire management. We were deployed last year with TEMA to the Warren County fires.
Oh, wow.
Spent 18 hours working with a multi-county wildfire, and we were able to save property and life and didn't have any loss during that fire.
Wow.
Really neat technology that can also be used for search and rescue, finding people that are missing as well.
And where are you out of?
So we have pilots in 3 different areas right now, and hopefully we'll be expanding soon as well. But
So like real pilots, not like pilot programs.
so license, yeah, FAA license.
just checking.
Yep, no, you're right. FAA license Part 107 pilots, which means that we have gone through additional training to be able to do drone flights commercially.
Okay.
So we follow FAA guidelines. But Keith is our pilot here in Smithville.
We love Keith. He is the sweetest thing.
Yep.
And he planned this very well because the date he decided he was going down to Orlando, Orlando, Florida. So he's
happened to
down.
be,
Happened to
just
be the
happened to be
first
out of town.
Wednesday of
Yeah, yeah.
November.
We might have,
We'll
conspired on that
snag
one.
him
I'm not
another
sure.
time.
Yeah.
And then I began this business with my brother. It was his idea, actually. He's been a pilot for over 10 years back before there was licensure, when he was building them himself. So he was soldering circuit boards to do this long before I ever thought it was a good idea. So he's out of Rutherford County, Murfreesboro, and then I'm in Lebanon. So Wilson County, DeKalb County, and Rutherford County.
Awesome.
Well, we are so grateful for all you do. I mean,
Yep.
this has enlightened me. I mean, I hadn't thought about all the aspects that you can do from this this kind of a business. Wow.
Well, great niche, but thank you very much for your service to our region. I mean, that's great use of technology.
Well, and although we focus on the commercial side, I come from a long history in the film industry, so I guess I picked up more there than what I thought over the years. And so that's where we give back to the community, and we do things like the Putnam County Fair. We did Smithville's Fiddler's Jamboree and created some videography and photography of those events.
Throws in a little tourism there. Yeah.
We love it.
It's our way to give back, and I like the creative element, and so we dabble in that as well.
Well, thank you for that. Now, how does someone contact you?
The easiest way is to go to our website, summitprecisionaerial.com. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or just info@summitprecisionaerial.com.
If you forget any of that, call the chamber. I've got it all.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just go to the chamber directory. It's all right there.
Thank you so much, Ryan.
Thanks, Ryan. Thanks for being here.
Oh my goodness. Well, I want to just mention Liberty Star Arms. You know, they joined
Yes.
the chamber.
They're
We
our
had a-
neighbors over there at Middle Tennessee Natural Gas.
Oh, they
They're
are.
right
I
there.
bet they're fantastic neighbors, and they've done so much with the building.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a gun store and more. And they're located there at 1010 West Broad Street in Smithville. Jen's neighbor there at the Middle Tennessee Natural Gas, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So maybe we can get Dawn on here one
Right,
time
and
to
we
talk.
thank them for their support of the chamber and being a new member.
So, Brother Chad's here. Brother Chad Ramsey.
He slid right in when the door was
He did slide in.
door was open.
So, Brother Chad, you got a community. Wait, let me ask you. Last night, did y'all have something big going on at the church last night?
We did. So like
after the Boo Bash.
there's the Boo Bash,
Yeah.
and then there's the after party. And
The
we call it we're the after party.
Yeah.
We have our fall festival right afterwards, and we were packed, and we had a great time. I want to thank everybody for coming out for that, and all our church members, and we got to feed like half of Smithville, it seemed. So which
It
was
looked
great.
like it. I drove by. I was so
I
tired.
couldn't drive by. I turned down the stream and was
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm going this
Well, you know,
way.
it's great to have something
Awesome.
rain or shine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so like this year it was more shine, cold shine, but it was
Cold,
still
but yeah.
Yeah.
but it was still a great event, and you know we're excited to do that every year. So, and I know we got this, but also got this. Can I
Yeah,
jump in that?
absolutely.
Yep.
So coming up on November 11th from 9 a.m. to noon, we do this every year. It's one of our favorite community outreaches that we do. It's a free holiday food box, and so we offer sliced ham and all the makings for a Thanksgiving meal. You can come and grab that in a box, and we give it based on the size of your family. And that's all in the morning. Just come that morning. We also do like family portraits that day. And one really cool thing this year that sort of just fell in our laps. The Bed Bath & Beyond sadly has gone out of business.
It's gone to the wayside.
It's
yeah.
gone. Yes. but at the same time, they got rid of a lot of stuff and donated stuff. And we have like all kinds of clothing, bedding, warm sheets, all kinds of stuff from there. Even some like car seats.
That was
oddly
really
enough.
sweet.
Wow.
Like if family needs a car seat or a booster seat, all kinds of. I mean, it's sort of random, but it's but especially with the bed and come as it get colder,
Yeah.
something to have. So that's all there, and everything's free. So. That will be on November 11th from 9 to noon.
Is that on a Saturday?
That is a Saturday.
Okay.
It is a Saturday in that morning. And then the following Thursday
Yeah.
is our prayer breakfast. So,
November 16th. November 16th.
yes.
Yeah.
So
Which-
we're excited about that as well.
One of my favorite community events of the year. It starts the season right.
You've always said that for 20-something years.
Where we come together, we pray together, we fellowship together, and then it feels like, okay, now you can start the holidays.
And it begins at 7 a.m. The doors are open at
Yes.
6:30 a.m.
Yes.
Jen will be there to help run the tables.
I
I'm
will.
sure you'll have somebody there
Look
too.
for me there.
We got live
And-
music,
yeah.
all kinds of stuff. So yeah.
Our speaker for the morning will be Senator Janice Bolin. We're excited to
Who
have
is our
her.
new state senator?
Yeah.
She's not new to being a state senator, but in the 2020 reapportionment, we got her. Mark Pody went to a different direction as far as his district. So we're really excited to have her have this opportunity to kind of be introduced to maybe some folks who haven't met her yet.
And we've got special music.
Yes.
Bye.
yes. Mr. Axel Rico.
Oh, we love Axel.
Oh, Axel.
Axel was at our church
So
for
talented.
years, and now he is now serving at a church in Franklin, but as a music guy there and a youth guy, and he is going to come back home for that weekend and just to share with us and bring his talents. So we'll have a good time that morning with him as well. And I
I've
think
s-
Susan's playing too.
Susan Hinton will be
Yes.
there for the prelude, the postlude, all the lube
All the
while we're
lubes.
All the lubes.
All the lubes.
We got all the lubes
Yes.
covered.
Yes.
She's awesome. Oh my goodness, we love her so much. I think she's played at annual banquet and prayer breakfast since I've been
she's
the
amazing.
director at the
So willing
chamber.
to share with her gifts.
She's awesome. And then, of course, our leadership DeKalb class will be there serving and doing some
the
of
best
the prayers.
class ever.
It's only $5 to get in. Just pay at the door. We decided to hit the easy button. If you can let us know at the chamber that you're going to be there, just to kind of give them the men's group who will be cooking for us at First Baptist an idea of how many we'll have. But we'll just pay at the door and make it easy. And I just want to say thank you to our prayer breakfast sponsors.
Yes.
Oh, my word. I'm so excited. Ascension St. Thomas DeKalb Hospital, Center Hill Realty and Chalets, DTC Communications, First Bank, Liberty State Bank, Middle Tennessee Natural Gas, Project Hometown Help,
Yep.
Wilson Bank and Trust, and Caney Fork Electric. That's a good group.
And I'm just going to say many of these folks have been sponsors for many years, and we just couldn't do this event without them.
We're so grateful. Yes.
We are very grateful. We're very grateful for Smithville First Baptist for taking the reins, allowing this to continue, and now that we don't have to worry about so many expenses and so many things, we can really focus on prayer and fellowship, and it's just a great event.
That's the key.
And their men's group are awesome cooks.
Man, we can flip some pancakes.
If pancakes are what you're after, that's the place to go.
Sausage, hash browns, we're there for
They're
you.
there. Thank you so much, Brother Chad.
So again, you can call the chamber and let us know if you have a company that wants to purchase a table for multiple folks, just so that we have a rough head count. But we're happy to have people just show up Thursday the 16th at a little bit before 7 and purchase those tickets at the door.
Hey, since we just mentioned Leadership DeKalb, can
Yes.
we talk about the Session 2 sponsors?
Oh, let's do. So Leadership DeKalb up and running there. You'll get to see all of the Leadership DeKalb class on the 16th. But Session 2 was sponsored by Amy Claire Lockhart, First Bank, and Swallows Insurance. So we want to say huge thank you to all of our sponsors. Leadership DeKalb has a fabulous class this year, and we're really excited for one of them who is here right at the moment.
Oh,
Randy
that's right.
Colwell, good morning, to come and tell us what's going on with downtown Smithville.
I'm fresh off the Boo Bash myself, so I'm kind of exhausted this morning. I always dress up as Colonel Sanders. I don't have too hard of a
perfect.
time pulling that off.
Can't believe I didn't see you
Get
yesterday.
a lot of pictures taken with that.
Absolutely. I can't imagine. Really. Colonel Sanders, that's a stretch.
That was a stretch.
So,
Yeah.
a little bit of stress. Not too bad, though. My hair's not catching up with the white and the beard,
Yeah,
so I got to
well.
put the wig on. But other than that, I got everything
Make
else
sure
going
you've
for
got
me.
pictures on
Fantastic.
Facebook. Make
Yeah,
sure.
those are, I'm sure.
Well, we got a lot going on downtown. We got this Friday night. We got our shop late Friday night.
That's always the first Friday.
Always the first Friday of the month. Always a good event. From all the shops will be open late at night till 7 o'clock. We've got a little bit of a chili soup cook-off happening, a little competition amongst the businesses there.
The competition
You'll have a chance to kind
there.
of vote for that. We've got a little turkey hunt kind of plan with some prizes for that, and then. First Baptist is going to be providing child care services as well. So if you
Oh, my
So
goodness.
they've got a family
That's
night,
neat.
so they're kind of partnering with us Friday night for that. So if you want to just get out by yourself, you've got an opportunity
Have a date
there.
night.
Have a date night. You've
And
got
kids
an
wouldn't be that far away. You can just walk away from them.
Yeah, absolutely. We had a great last Friday,
Yeah,
first
that's
Friday
great.
last month with the game night, so we had a nice little crowd show up for that too. So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then let me see, November 10th and 11th, we've got the Christmas open house for a lot of the businesses downtown. So a lot of people will be open late that night as well, or through that whole weekend. What I would do is I would check everybody's social media. Everybody's hours and things are varying a little bit. That whole
If you're
weekend.
looking for a specific store to be open, check that
So
specific
there's
store.
special
so basically
sales,
it's Friday,
yeah.
Friday and Saturday. A lot of
Yeah,
stores will be having
sales.
some nice deals, so get a jump on your Christmas shopping as well, or Thanksgiving shopping as well. And then another thing we don't have listed as well in November, I think a lot of people know because this is the third year we're doing. A lot of businesses are open Thanksgiving night. from 8 to 11.
Oh, I forgot about
And
that.
I was amazed the last couple of years at how many people we had in our shop.
Oh,
shopping
yeah,
that
that's a
night.
good
So it
time.
was a great night. Everybody's anxious to get out of the house and work off that big
Yeah, if
meal.
you've had
so
enough football, you're like,
Yeah.
okay.
So what time does it open, do you know?
That's from 8 to 11. I'm sure you'll probably see maybe some shops open a little bit earlier, not quite as late, but the target is 8 to 11
Mm-hmm.
for everybody there. So that's a fun night. Everybody's really festive mood, great mood. So it's
Ready to go shopping.
It's a really fun
Yay, I
night.
love it.
Well, it's a great night to get a lot of your Christmas shopping done. You know,
Yeah,
all of
yeah.
these dates. So,
Yeah.
oh my goodness. Okay, so hang out here. We're going to keep talking. And Kathy, this is a whole group talk on this one. The Christmas on the Square is coming up Saturday, December the 2nd. I was
November. It's November.
Boo Bash was a little rough on me yesterday too.
We got bashed yesterday.
Yeah, we got bashed.
We're in November. Christmas is December.
Okay. Got it.
on the way.
Saturday, December the 2nd from 5:30 to 7:30. Now we're going to start the Smithville Christmas Parade right at 4 o'clock. We get finished a little bit after 5, and then the Christmas on the Square starts right at 5:30. And talk about a fun night. Everybody is involved in this. The DeKalb courthouse, they have all the city officials there that are, giving you all kinds of free refreshments and things. And then the Smithville City Hall, they've got cookies this year, and of course they'll be all decorated up.
Oh, sure.
And then Justin Potter Library will have Santa Claus at
Santa will be
6.
visiting, yes, and then the kids will get to, so bring your cameras or your phones and can take free pictures of them, and they'll also get a craft when they leave.
Oh, they get to take it with them?
Yes.
Oh, how fun is that?
They make something at home.
And then, of course, Randy, lots of great, holiday ideas and shopping in downtown.
Oh, absolutely. With the live windows, of course.
Oh,
which is,
I almost forgot about
Don't forget
that.
that. So
Oh,
I
my
like to
goodness.
dress up. I was Ralphie the Bunny with a BB gun last year. So
That was my favorite.
was
So
for dressing up. But
fantastic.
yeah, it's fun to see the different ideas that all
Did
the
you
shops
see
come
Colonel
up with for the
Sanders
windows.
dressed up as Ralphie last year?
Oh, yeah, I did. That was the best. I mean, his windows are not huge.
Randy had a double costume.
I just switch out real quick.
Let me just say, his windows are not, they're not gigantic. They're not like a city block long. And what he can do,
Jam packed.
what he can do in that window is amazing.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
But even just a window shop, like tomorrow, you walking around, their windows are always fantastic.
Yeah, all the
really.
other businesses do a really good
Yeah,
job.
everybody does a great job.
of decorating their windows and that. We're in the process right now. We're closed right now to kind of redo everything for Christmas, but we'll be back open Friday, I hope. But yeah, I mean, it's just that we got a lot of creative people downtown. We
Yes.
really do, and it's fun to see the different ideas that they come up with particularly for the live windows.
For the live window. So if you have not done this before, it is like live nativity in the fact that there are real people involved in a scene of their choice that is Christmas themed or Christmas related. And so when you walk around downtown, every business who's participating has something wonderful and fabulous and unique in their window that is part of the competition.
And there's no way to say how awesome it is. You got to see this. I've already had two phone calls from Knoxville saying they're driving down from Knoxville because
Just making
they
sure
saw,
when the date was.
They wanted to double check on the date because they are going to be here this year, they said. And I talked to Christy Parsons, one of our influencers, and she says, no, I'm going to be there, Suzanne. I love the live windows. I love the whole thing. It's so like a Hallmark movie.
Yes.
And, I've not even found out I only know what one window is going to be this year. Usually I'm sending a message out to everybody, tell me your window. I'm as surprised as everybody right now.
Mum's the
It's
word.
top secret stuff.
I guess it is. Yeah, we'll
It's a
see.
little competitive.
No, you all are not. Oh, really?
In a loving way.
In a good way.
Yeah.
In a good way.
They love each other, but let me tell you.
Yeah,
they
they're
are-
not divulging
they-
any of their intel today.
But anyway, and of course I contacted Richie at Smithville Electric and asked, I said, will you make Evans Park magical again? And he said, we will. We will
Yes.
electrify it and make it beautiful. And they put trees there. And, I mean, it's going to be so pretty, but thank you, Smithville Electric, for doing that. And
Well, and the city of Smithville and our county courthouse too. This event really is A lot of folks pulling out, a lot of stops, and it's just fantastic.
Everybody does their part. Used to, I was trying to manage the whole thing. Now it's, you know, the live windows, that's become they do their own thing. I don't tell them anything. Courthouse, they know what they're going to do. City Hall knows what they're going to do. Library does. I'm just like a bum walking around.
You're the
taking
director.
pictures.
You just kind of look at everything.
I'm just like, now I'm the one who tries to find 3 people who can decide who's going to win these windows. I have the hard job. Everybody
right.
else is
That
easier.
is very hard.
That's a hard job.
It is a hard job.
Okay. So anyway, but we're just so grateful to everything that everybody does to make this community just so friendly and fun.
Have
you
we
know?
hit everything for the downtown?
I think so, for this month.
Okay, for
we got some
this
things. We're
month.
planning things for next year, December and January. So, yeah, so we're looking forward to some good times.
So we'll see
Great.
you back here on December 6th. Will you be in
I
town?
will, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Right
Thank you
on.
for having me.
Thank
Amber.
you.
Okay, bye now.
All right, Kathy, we covered Christmas on the Square, but you have more than that.
Well, I want to first say that our partial eclipse and plant swap that we had on October the 14th was such a huge success.
Oh,
We had a lot of people. We had it at the complex, and the weather was perfect. You could, I mean, we gave out probably about 240 glasses. They were having a birthday party and a family reunion, so we had babies coming out and children coming out to look at the thing. We had people on walkers coming out, and I mean, so we had a big event. And of course, we want to thank the county mayor and the commissioners for letting us use this building, and for the staff at the complex. We couldn't do it without that. So, but it turned into a beautiful day.
And that's a great staff out there to work with.
It is. And then, of course, our board members, Lucas Antoniak and Sharon Evans, it was their idea for the plant swap. I had never seen one. So they said, hey, let's have a plant swap during that time. So it turned out really well. People were bringing plants and loading up and taking, a trunk full of plants back with them. So that was turned out really well. So next time is a full eclipse on April the 8th, but it is only about 90-something% here.
Yep.
So we won't see a full here, but we're still going to we got glasses to give out.
90% is pretty good.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is really good, and so everybody was thrilled over this one. I mean, it was kids were saying, "Oh, it was just."
It just seemed
wonderful.
it was kind of a weird eclipse in the way that it was just kind of hazy.
Yeah.
And the clouds kept drifting across it, so it was just really
very
it was
cool.
a beautiful day. So we want to thank DeKalb Prevention Coalition, because they furnished the moon pies for everyone that attended, and so we had the Capri Suns, and then we gave out some other things there too. So it was a fun day. So we'll do that April the 8th. If it's nice, we'll have it maybe at the park over there, and if it's not, we'll have it at the complex. We have it over there anyway, because a lot more people came in to see it, and we gave a lot more glasses
Big parking
out.
lot. Yep.
And then, of course, November the 17th, we do have our story times each month. So the 17th of November at 10 o'clock was our Thanksgiving story time, and that will be for our preschool children. So we've been having a good following on that. Kids come in, and we enjoy that so much, having the kids come. And then yesterday, man, we were on the side there, and then we were inside too, because a lot of people just bypass the library. They don't realize that we're in there. So we need them set up outside, because the ones I was talking about, we were all Pokemon. Yeah. So
She just needs to clarify.
So we were all Pokemon.
No one was in diapers.
And then, of course, we had the trainers there. And so, so they got a little hot. So they said, let's just sit outside. So Wendy and Logan sat outside, and we had so many kids come by, and I took so many pictures, so they'll be on our Facebook page. But we had probably over 700 children come by.
Nice.
This year, I had maybe 10 pieces of candy left, maybe. But I left almost at 5, so those may have been given out. And we gave out the little glow stick bracelets, so I gave out probably 500 of those. And then we had we gave out little coloring books to the kids. So
fun.
Yeah, we had a good day yesterday. We also will be participating in Christmas on the Square, of course, and Santa will be there. Bring your cameras or your cell phones and take your free pictures. In fact, we're working on the backdrops right now, trying to get that set up, get everything ready. And
y'all do a fantastic job for that.
It really is great.
Well, we throw up Christmas everywhere, I reckon. So I have a storage building that's got all my decorations and all the other stuff in there. So I don't have room in the library for it all. And we will be participating in the Festival of Trees, which will be December the 4th. So Wendy's working on the tree now, what she's going to do for this.
I can't wait to see. They're so creative.
So
Yes.
we'll see. So we'll see what's going to happen there. So lots of stuff coming up for everybody. It's just wonderful. Downtown is beautiful.
And Festival of Trees, that's going to be, let's talk about that real quick. That's going to be December the 4th, I think,
Yes,
okay?
yes.
So
And
you'll
I
be
think
there.
I think the setup is the 27th through the 30th, I'm thinking. Setup dates.
Well, I don't think I have that on my list, but we'll find out.
I think it is, but
Okay.
it's the 4th from 5 to
This is the 5th annual Festival of Trees.
Yeah.
And it's the Smithville Review coordinated it for the last couple of years
Yeah.
and this year as well. It's a free event. You come, lots of participants who come and design a tree of whatever their competitive creativity dictates. And then we are the judges, but you judge with a ballad, but also with bringing gifts for our unfortunate children. So
Just bring an unwrapped toy.
Bring an unwrapped toy. It doesn't need to be wrapped. That way everybody knows what it is. And the toys go to the Last Minute Toy Shop, which is also sponsored by the Smithville Review. And Angie Meadows is your contact there to enter a tree.
Oh, and that is, if you've not seen that, okay, I know I just say this about everything. This is well done, right, Jen?
It's great.
I mean, you've got
It really is great.
dozens of trees, and you walk in, and everything's all lit up, and it is absolutely beautiful.
It is beautiful and fun because you see weird trees and
Book trees.
Really, book trees, tire trees. You just
trees.
never know what kind of tree you're going to
They're
see.
so unique,
Yeah.
and beautiful, and so you just put your unwrapped toy under your favorite tree, and that's how they get a vote. And so anyway, we look forward to that. That's one of my favorite nights too, Jen. I
Yes.
have a lot of favorite nights.
We do.
Okay,
It's
so
a great time of year for favorites.
Thank you. Thanks, Kathy.
Thanks, Kathy.
Let's see now then. Oh, Emily Bell's here. We love Emily Bell. She's our little Aussie in Australia. And she's
Hosanna
with
Farms is doing so many
Hosanna
great
Farm.
things.
She keeps it going,
She
let
says
me tell you.
how do you say it?
Hosanna. Oh, it is.
Hosanna Farm.
See,
Hosanna. Wait,
Hosanna.
try it.
Hosanna.
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 Hosanna. Hosanna Farms. Emily Bell is
That's so
here.
great. I
know,
think one of my favorite things is when people try and do an Australian
Oh,
accent.
it's so bad, right?
And it's so fun. No, some people are actually really,
Oh,
really
really?
good at it. Some
Not
people
us.
are British. And I'm like,
No matter what
no,
comes out.
Wrong country.
Yeah, right.
Oh my goodness. Well, I know you've got a big event coming up,
Thanks
right?
for being a good
We
sport
do.
about that.
Oh, I love it. I actually really love it. It's totally fine. Yes, we have the Alexandria Christmas markets coming up, and we are so excited.
Market.
We've got Santa and Mrs. Claus coming. We have over, I think I counted yesterday, 33 vendors coming to sell. And so if you need to do Christmas shopping, this is going to be your opportunity.
Wow.
And it's Saturday, November 8th,
Saturday,
or 18th.
November 18th.
Yes.
Yes, from 10 until 3. And also very exciting on the day is I can announce that Hosanna Farm, we are going to be launching our merchandise on the day. And I brought you guys a little present.
Oh, we got a present.
Because I'm so
Ooh,
grateful
we
for
love
the
presents.
support from the Chamber of Commerce. Since we've arrived, you guys have been amazing.
Oh, we love gifts.
But you are the first to receive the limited edition.
Oh.
What About Tennessee? Hosanna Farm.
Oh my gosh.
That is my new favorite shirt.
It's a little cold to wear t-shirts, but anyway, you know,
No.
you'll get a
I
chance.
love
So
it.
exciting.
These are for you.
Oh, you're so
So
sweet.
excited.
So for those of you on the radio, their logo is the most adorable little hairy
Highland cow.
Highland
cow.
cow. One eye is showing. One eye is a little covered by the hair. It is the greatest shirt ever. So thank you very much.
You are welcome.
So, and this all happened because when you're in Australia and your
Correct.
husband says one day, "What about Tennessee?"
What about Tennessee?
And I,
He's here and he's looking at the farm and he's standing there and he rings me and says, "Hey, what?" Because we were talking about where are we going to live, where are we going to move to. We're kind of in a bit of a stage of our life where we're just waiting for the next opportunity. And he rings and he says, "What about Tennessee?" And I said, "What about Tennessee?" And I think I shared that story with you the first time.
yeah, I said I was
that
going to steal that
on.
branding. Yeah.
And we were like, you know what, we better quickly brand that. That's got something
Yeah,
to it.
yeah.
So I thought, I'll do a limited edition. Some other ideas actually that are going to be coming out on limited edition on t-shirts are some of our Aussie sayings that have caught people like,
Oh, I
what
love
did
it.
you just say?
Right,
So
right.
we're going to pop them on t-shirts as well so you can see, but we're going to have a whole, we've got hoodies. Oh, we've got a Christmas sweater.
Oh,
Which I'm very excited about because we don't have Christmas sweaters.
Sweater.
do it.
A sweater.
But we don't have Christmas sweaters in Australia.
Oh,
because it's hot.
Too warm.
it's hot all the time?
Yeah, it's
Well, in
summertime.
summer.
You know,
Christmas is
southern
summer.
hemisphere.
Oh, the opposite.
Yes,
We're the other
yes.
way around.
Yeah.
So they're going into summer now, and so we have we have Christmas T-shirts or Christmas tank tops or things.
Oh.
So Christmas sweaters. So I was like, I have to do a Hosanna Fun Christmas sweater. This is so exciting. I don't know if anyone else is going to be as excited as I am.
well, I am now.
No, it'll catch on. I'm sure it will catch on. That sounds great.
So, but thank you very much for all your support. I love being here, and I'm glad you guys get the first ever limited edition.
So
we're
remind our
excited.
listeners again about your business.
Yes. So we are an event space actually. So you could come and have a wedding, a birthday, a family reunion, a Christmas party. A lot of businesses have booked for Christmas parties moving up into December, and so if you are looking for somewhere, we can host you there. You've got kitchen facilities and everything. There's lots more to come on the farm. There's a little bit of a construction site happening, but that'll be next year. So very exciting.
Oh,
Yeah.
great things again happening.
Correct.
And November 18th is your next
Correct.
event.
Yep. 10 until 3. Jump on our Facebook page. All the details are there. Actually, Alexandria Christmas Market's got its own Facebook page because it's kind of blown up and it's becoming very popular.
Yeah.
So also check out the Alexandria Christmas Market's Facebook page for all the details.
We'll do it.
Yay.
Hey, if you
Thank
hang
you
out
so
a minute,
much.
we'll get selfies with our new picture.
Yeah.
With our,
Sounds good. Okay, we'll hang out.
yeah, just hang out right there. I don't think we've got anybody else coming. Just hang out and help us here.
I will.
Okay. So you can see what we're about to do next, Jen, because we love her. Do y'all know each other? Okay, so this is Brad Halfacre. He's the manager at Grevin State Park.
Great
Finley
to meet
Bell,
you.
Hosanna Farms in Alexandria.
Awesome.
Great
Yeah.
to meet you.
Nice to meet
The
you.
creator of What About Tennessee?
What about?
Hey, I'm going to bring that up to our tourism commissioner. He's Mark Ezel. He's the one who started Got Milk. He likes things very simple, the branding. He's going to love that.
Yes.
I'll have to wear that shirt to the next thing I go to. The next state thing I go to with my suit on.
And with your
love
Yeah.
adorable little Scottish
Oh my goodness,
Highland,
but yeah, he will love that.
Highland cow on the back. Morning, Brad.
Good morning.
Brad.
Good morning.
Well, how is it down at the park? Is it nice and chilly?
It was a cold morning this
Yeah.
morning, and we've got our safety zone hunt that's been going on the past 2 days. It was yesterday and today, so it's a time that we. It's a special hunt that we drawed for back in September, and we drew 100 hunters, and we had probably about 30 so show up. We've had 10 deer killed out of the park, so it's a good. A lot of people think, well, why would the park's there to protect the deer? But also, we have to manage the population, so we have to manage the herd. So it's a good thing that we do every couple of years to help control the deer population. We want people to see deer, but when we start getting a lot run over and with disease and things like that, so it's always a good thing to try to thin things out. So the hunt's still going on today. So if people drive through and they see a lot of cars along the side of the road, that's what's going on.
Yeah, make sure if you choose to go hiking, make sure you wear lots of orange.
Yes, you can wear lots of orange. They're bow hunting, so they're most of the time they try to stay away from the trails, but it is a good idea. And we have the vest there in the office, so if you feel comfortable and want to, uncomfortable and don't want to hike, get you a vest. We have them there in the office, and we have one of our trails is also part of our WMA. So during hunting season, it's always a good idea to wear blaze orange when you're hiking that trail. We have those there at the office, and if you get there late in the day and the office is about ready to close, you can pick one up and then just stick it in our mailbox as you drive away.
Oh,
So
don't
it's
you
not
love that?
Yeah,
nothing,
it's good.
Also, we've got a lot going on. We've got our, it's our time of the year for our, the colors are out. We're still, the temperature is the leaves are gonna start falling a lot faster right now. But we've got several of our fall color cruises and our waterfowl tours. Got one coming up on November 2nd, November 3rd, November 4th. I think the 3rd and 4th are sold out, and the 5th. So right now, we got some space available on the one tomorrow. On the 2nd, it's showing that the rest of these are sold out, but you can always check. Now we've got one on November 8th that's available, November 9th that's available, and then November 10th is still available. So there's still several cruises all the way through the month of November that we're looking for.
sometimes you never know what you're going to find on these cruises. We have the different birds. We've seen bald eagles. We've seen just some rare birds for the area. And also on November 24th is our day after Thanksgiving hike. They started out years ago as a Black Friday hike. So if you after eating all that food on Thanksgiving,
Yeah, you're feeling a little sluggish, need to get out and move around a little bit.
And we just ask that you register for that. But that'll be going on November 24th for the day after Thanksgiving hike. More than likely, let me click on it here and tell you what trail we'll be doing. Looks like they're going to be doing the Millennium Trail, so that's a good trail to do. It's about a 2.5 mile hike, so that's a good one to get on. And also, I want to say Jen, you can help me with this. I think the lighting of the tower will be that same weekend too, so it'll be that Saturday.
That'll be that Saturday. The lighting of the tower is a great Christmas tradition. There'll be refreshments. I think it's going to be at 6. Does that sound right?
I think that's right.
6 o'clock. And
What was that date again?
the 25th, November 25th, that's Saturday. And it's as much for the park families and, the employees and families of the park. Friends will have some refreshments, and it's just a great event to come, be in a great place, see the tower. It is a lookout tower. You can climb all 90 steps and enjoy the view from above. But it looks fabulous, all lit up.
Yes, and we've added some new things. Hopefully, we try to make some of the decorations grow over the years. It started out very small, but over the years past, we've branched out in the parking lot a little bit more with our decorations. So we try to keep them kind of homey. Give them that homey feel.
The park manager is going to say, we grow our decorations and they're branching out. It's just the way the park manager talks.
It's like a tree.
Branches out. Natural.
It's a natural. It's been organic as it's grown.
One of my favorite ones that we ever done. One of my maintenance men had a car that had broke down. It was a station wagon, and it broke down. And so we used that I said, don't move it I said, let's leave it up there through Christmas. We cut a tree down, and it looked like the Griswold car. we had a cedar tree on top for the Christmas tree. And so we decorated and Merry Christmas, so we tend to use things.
Very creative up there, that bunch.
It's a fun time for everyone.
Well, we appreciate all you got going down there, and I've never seen the tower lit up. I need to try to get there this year.
Absolutely. It's a great event.
We keep it going on. We keep it lit up through, on into January. We'll take it down, the first of the year.
So if you're not available then, you can drive over.
The festivities go the whole month of December.
Okay, sometimes if you come through there early before the lighting of the tower, we actually have it lit up sometimes before the event actually happens, just where we're working on
making sure all the lights are going to come
up and things like that. We don't want the night of the event. We want it to go perfect. So a couple of nights before, we'll have it lit up just as a trial.
So if I can get there a little early.
If you can't come, just drive through one night early.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, hang out for a minute, and we'll let you. Let these guys help us close out, right?
Right.
Okay. So
we still have one more event.
Oh yeah, that's
Appalachian Center for Craft is doing a holiday festival.
Yeah.
That's this is their traditional time of year for them to do that as well. November 18th and 19th. What's great about the craft holiday festival there is you can, no matter what your budget, you can buy Christmas ornaments for your teachers. You can buy the one unique, special, one-of-a-kind gift for that person who is very special in your life but has everything they need, and you're looking for something really unique and special. They have a fabulous array of all budget and types, but they're all unique, all handcrafted and unique. So that's November 18th and 19th at the Appalachian Center for Craft.
So November 18th, you can run down to Alexandria.
Yep.
Do a shopping there and then run back and check it out at the craft center.
Absolutely.
So, wow, so many opportunities. Well, the Middle Tennessee Natural Gas Project Hometown Help would love you to help with that, right, Jen?
That's right. This is the time of year, I know, everyone's starting to think, ooh, got to turn the heat on. And as as you're preparing for your heat, this is big time for us. Light up season, very busy for Middle Tennessee Natural Gas. But when you have the opportunity to round up on your gas bill, you're contributing so much to our communities. And so we want to say thank you to everyone who participates in the Project Hometown Help. And if you don't, please help us do that great that great service to the community by rounding up when you can.
Well, I want to remind everybody to check out our new tourism video at www.visitdekabtn.com.
It is amazing.
I love it. And our new tourism video, Jen, have you seen it? It's right down about, just come down a little bit and you'll see it, and it makes me cry every time. Well, the Chamber wants to help promote your news or special events. Call 615-597-4163 or email me at the world's longest email, swilliams@DeKalbCountyChamber.org, or tag me on Facebook post. I'll help you spread the word.
We would like to thank all of our guests this morning. We're very grateful to WJLE Radio, DTC TV for sponsoring the Chamber Chat program.
Well done. Can you come back next month?
She's become a regular.
You can watch Chamber Chat on DTC3 as well as their website. Just go to dtc3.tv and click on Chamber Shows to view the program each month.
And yeah, also awesome. Yeah. A natural. Get it? A natural. Oh, I know. I'm here all week. So we so appreciate our listening and viewing audience and hope you tune in again next month. Same chat time.
Same chat channel. Thanks for joining us and hope to see you at the Chamber Prayer Breakfast on November 16th.